fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd.
Eastern Assassin. Here comes... We've waited a long time for this. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Beautiful counter punch. That's a scoring left hand. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Catch and shoot. These punches coming from every angle. The big fella just got rocked. And Larry Holmes goes down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your blood.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. What a huge moment. On to the second round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
And forth they go. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Full blank on him.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He misses with that straight left. He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook's blocked. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with very close round with 10 seconds. Did you see that? Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Come on, switch on.
Bell rings and we start the third. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Nice work to block that left uppercut. They exchange punches. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Misses with the straight left. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. That counter punch caught him clean. It bombs away. Just got dazed. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. There's the bell to start round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. That one will count. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. In that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect punch. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Let's start the sixth. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter shot. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You'd like to see more jabs. Neither fighter willing to slow down. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the... There's the bell to start round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin, a pickpocket on him.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. In that round 8, and we're off again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch himself out, though. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he misses with that jab. Holmes now in some real trouble. And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fight, it's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
What a what?
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. A man that broke barriers. The one and only Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business. And he'll be going up against Vitaly Klitschko. 6'7" tall, 248 pounds, and watch out for that 80-inch reach.
What a weight difference. These two fighters are going to be in deep water. One has the size, has the weight behind it. The other is small, shorter, much lighter. Got to be fast, got to be sharp. Otherwise, you're out of there.
Joe Louis, Vitaly Klitschko. You're looking at one half of the Klitschko era. Talk about dom.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his...
So they stare into each other's eyes. And we're underway in round 1. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Missing with the left hook. He threw the hook, didn't land. Beautiful counter shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Beautiful counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Another scoring shot there. That counter shot, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell.
And there's the bell for round 2. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Beautiful counter punch. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. And he just misses with that jab. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. And he scores with the counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good defense there to stop that hook. Nope, that jab not going to score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. promise you. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. You'd like to see more jabs. These punches coming from every angle. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blocks the left uppercut. Catch and shoot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Joe Louis in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round, so
very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. I need you to go back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That hook won't score. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The Brown Bomber in some trouble. The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough thing.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. The Brown Bomber couldn't take any more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. Good one. Punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow.
There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Both men step back for just a moment. I guess showboating is part of their plan. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage. And there's the bell for round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter. Nice job getting that punch through. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round. Round 8, and we're off again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
That hook just can't find the target. His stamina is up. Whoa, wait a minute. Klitschko is dazed. Still standing.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Joe Louis, one of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
Ran straight into that uppercut.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What?
the seats have been sold. We're at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall and 248 pounds. Here comes Smokin' Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, with 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the hard-hitting 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only... Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Oh, he took that jab well. All right, hook misses. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Brilliant hook there. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. That was the moment.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That hook was off target. Nice idea, and that hook lands. Scoring hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath.
Get back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back.
And don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back. Then
Good work. Don't be looking at for one shot at a time. Set him
this boxing back together. I need you to switch back on.
and back up. Hey, good work at that kid. That jab's looking nice.
Round. Right. Let's go out there. Get your boxing.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Jab and breathe when you're stepping
Him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah? Just keep him on the end of your jab.
And there's the bell for round 2. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee, just pick up and sting you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. They block the hook. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And they figure out the combination to this save.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Down goes Joe Frazier. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him...
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab's slick.
It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the
Power
fight.
shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the...
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him this round. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher...
Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice.
Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then...
Work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great.
Stop him in his tracks. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this...
But you'll take him out. He's too tired.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? Do you believe what we're seeing? They blocked the left there. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Focus. Get your mind on the job.
Nice round. Good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Out there, I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your...
Free shots, yeah? You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Say...
Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? There's only 1 round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Get back out there and switch on. Get this...
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
Win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that...
That kid, that jab's looking nice. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle.
Give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one...
Back into the fight, kid. Great round.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Get the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
Both men step back for just a moment. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see more jabs. That jab doesn't score. Nice counter shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? Down goes Frazier. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown. And there's the bell for round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He misses with that jab. Frazier's in trouble again. How is Frazier still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Down goes Frazier. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They are going to surrender. No moss. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder. He is the Bronze Bomber. 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And he'll be taking on Vitaly Klitschko, 201 centimeters tall, weighing in at 113 kilos with a reach of 203 centimeters.
If you're going to give away so much weight, you've got to depend on speed.
Here he comes, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history. Vitaly Klitschko. Here comes one of the greatest fighters ever to come out of Ukraine. Talk about an intimidating specimen.
Wow, someone's been really generous here, giving away a lot of weight.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that,
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and
you can tell both of these fighters are... What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Good counter punching. That right uppercut misses. Incredible fire. Hold it right there. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. It appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean, and it's okay to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
My freaking controller dies on me. Wow.
Misses with the straight left. Deontay Wilder, rock, and down goes Wilder.
Controller died, then maxed him out.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. Just
hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Klitschko is dazed. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, do you believe this?
Come on, bro.
Down.
That was dumb on my end. Super dumb on my end. Trying to trade shots with this bomb, bro. He ain't got nothing. His controller dying is throwing me off. I just got to keep boxing. He ain't got nothing.
Both men promised to knock.
Southpaw is working.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
one fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
The jab not finding its target. Deontay Wilder just got clipped.
Let's go. I'm going to keep swinging with you because I'm a Titan, boy. Care about how tired he... I'm rock, he rock. Let's go.
Referee, did you see that? Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Catch and shoot. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to...
And if my controller ain't died and I had to take that knee.
Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. That counter's blocked. Nice exchange here from both men. Deontay Wilder just got clipped. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What can you tell him when he goes up to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've
My
ever seen
God,
this hurt before. Somehow weathered the storm.
This dude is sliding out of there with Deontay Wilder. It's like ridiculous.
Step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Better start respecting each other's punching power. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble.
I hope he took so much damage.
It seemed like an eternity for them. On to the fourth we go. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Looks like a little change of strategy here. Trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Both men step back for just a moment. A perfect counter lands. just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose. On to the fifth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? He threw a punch and just got countered. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the dangerous part.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That doesn't get through. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. This is the beginning of round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Did well to block that right hook. Threw a punch and just got countered. When you're a power puncher, you're not... About that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
You'd like to see more jabs. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Wilder in that last one. Here we go, it's round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense.
And the bronze bomber goes down. they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Keeping those gloves up, the guard. Hold that thought! And down goes Deontay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are ready.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put...
And the bronze bomber goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're out.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that is that.